What's up, guys? We're at California Adventure today. We haven't been to California Adventure in a while, so we're here to check out everything new like Pixar Pier. California Adventure itself has changed a lot over the recent years. So as we're walking through the park today, we're going to talk about some of the old areas and what they did to make California Adventure what it is today. Low attendance made Disney rethink the overall design of the park. Starting at the front, here's what the entrance used to look like in 2001. In 2012, it got a facelift, and now it looks like a carbon copy of Hollywood Studios in Florida. Right when you enter the park, you step into Buena Vista Street. Buena Vista Street was another design change that opened in 2012. The old California Adventure Main Street was a little stale, with the coolest scenic element being the Golden Gate monorail bridge. Now the Golden Gate Bridge is gone, which is sad. But you gotta admit, the 1920s Los Angeles style looks absolutely stunning. As you head down Buena Vista Street, you run right into the park's new centerpiece, Carthay Circle. Now this is actually a replica of the Carthay Circle Theater where Walt Disney had his first movie premiere for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Here at California Adventure, it serves as a fine dining restaurant where you can get a one-price 3-course meal and a special viewing area for World of Color. The newest addition Disney has coming to the park is Marvel Land. And we all know where it started with that controversial transformation from Tower of Terror to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I surprisingly liked it better than Tower of Terror, because I was sad when Tower of Terror was being taken away, but this ride is so much better.
I know what they call me. Who wants that?
Scan complete. And presto. The door's open for you.
My friends, you're one step closer to your exciting encounter.
Let's mute this guy. Hearing your incessant blathering on a constant loop was big motivation for me to escape. Ouch! Ow! That was not part of the plan. What? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the smart one.
Scan complete. You may now enter the gantry lift.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is the moment you have been waiting for.
like really fun.
Now that we're seeing more and more Marvel showing up in the park, you see more photo opportunities show up as well. No, I'm taking a photo of you. Staying over here in the Hollywood area, we're gonna go ride the Monsters Inc. Dark Ride. When the park first opened, this ride used to be something called Superstar Limo, which was a dark ride, just Hollywood themed. The ride was a flop, so they replaced it with Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. Superstar Limo had really low ratings, which isn't good for a park that was already struggling to raise the attendance. And that pretty much does it for everything that's different in the Hollywood section of the park, other than some new shows like Frozen replacing Aladdin, and Mickey's PhilharMagic replacing what used to be Muppet Vision 3D. Back at the area where they're doing Marvel Land, you can see they're doing some construction. This area actually changed a couple times. When the park first opened, it was farm themed. Yeah. That quickly changed in 2002 when they opened a Bugs Land. There were some minor little rides that were part of Flick's Fun Fair, and a 3D show called It's Tough to Be a Bug. Right next door to Bugs Land / soon to be Marvel Land is Cars Land. Cars Land opened in 2012 and replaced what was mostly a parking lot. Cars Land looks almost exactly like Radiator Springs in the Cars movie and features 3 attractions: Radiator Springs Racers, Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, and Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, which actually used to be Luigi's Flying Tires, which was supposed to be modeled after an older Disneyland attraction, and while the attraction sounded cool on paper, it wasn't a crowd favorite, so it got replaced with the trackless ride Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. Cars Land was a beautiful addition to the park, and when the land opened in 2012, park attendance rose by 22.5%, which was great for the struggling park.
Now you look like a real race car. Make this the most glorious
Times like these, when you figure out California Adventure was not made for the rain. Here we are at Pixar Pier. What's interesting about this area is this is actually the second time that it's changed. When the park first opened, it looked like this, and it was kind of an homage to all of the boardwalk pier amusement parks that were up and down the California coast. Then around 2008 to 2009, the pier started undergoing some refurbishments. First opening Toy Story Midway Mania, and then making little changes like taking the ears off of California Screamin' and changing the Sun Wheel to Mickey's Fun Wheel, and also changing Orange Stinger to the Silly Symphony Swings. The roller coaster Mulholland Madness also got a refurbishment and changed to Goofy's Sky School and got a retheming. And then they also added the Little Mermaid's Undersea Adventure, which isn't really part of Paradise Pier, but it's along the lake, so I consider that the same area. Then last year in 2018, Paradise Pier underwent another refurbishment and reopened as Pixar Pier, now everything being Pixar themed. It actually does look really nice now with the contrast of colors. California Screamin' now became the Incredicoaster, changing the audio and the theming of the ride. So I feel like we're all of the same opinion. We were a little disappointed by that one. Just feel like they could have done a little bit more inside of the tubes. They had just like these stagnant characters that didn't really move, and the music doesn't really fit as well as the regular California Screaming music did. Oh well. Pixar Pier. The carousel just got a retheming, and now it's called Jesse's Critter Carousel. Mickey's Fun Wheel got a little bit of a retheming. Now it's called Pixar Pal Around. And if you've seen our videos before, you probably know Joseph, and this happens to be one of his favorite rides. In the spot where the ride Maliboomer used to be, they are putting in a reused ride from Flick's Fun Fair at Bugs Land, themed around Inside Out. All in all, it's just nice to see that this area got refreshed and all the colors really pop, so it looks really nice. Although I do miss the old soundtrack for California Screamin'. This dining area over here used to have a McDonald's where the building was shaped like a giant burger, and I always thought it was cool as a kid because it had one of the coolest hidden Mickeys. Another notable design change comes to one of the original California Adventure rides, where they changed Soarin' over California to Soarin' around the world. This also made the ride more versatile so that they could use it at other parks, with each park getting its own ending based off of which park you're in. So that pretty much does it for all the changes at California Adventure. It's been fun to look back and kind of think about how this park has grown. It's had its ups and downs, but it's really shaping up to be one of the most beautiful Disney parks. And with Marvel Land on the way, I'm excited to see what's in store for California Adventure in the future. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Changes the California Adventure. If you like that video, go ahead and click that thumbs up. If you want to see more, click that subscribe button. Thank you for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you in the next one.